tech expert at Integral, where they offer on-site remote computer and laptop repair. He's also a national speaker, YouTube personality, and a TV tech expert. Here to help real estate professionals get the most out of their devices to make technology fun, safe, and easy to use. Please welcome Burton.
Always goof up with the microphone, but my voice carries anyway, so I don't necessarily need it. So today we're talking about tech myths, or actually tech tips that real estate agents and real estate educators need to use today, because there's a lot of misinformation when it comes to technology. You've got nerds that are telling you that you need to do this and you need to do that, but the truth is that tech guys and most computer nerds don't really care about you and your devices. They just want them broken so that they can work on them. So you need to understand that as a tech professional with a personality, I'm here to help you understand technology better and to get most of those tips. Now, normally when I do presentations, I like to do a little trivia. We're going to play a game, myth or fact. I think we've got 2 myth or facts since we only have 10 minutes. So here we go, myth or fact. Lucille Ball is a brunette. Is that a myth or is that a fact?
Fact.
Goodness, everybody knows that answer. I know everyone was going to get that wrong. It is a fact that Lucille Ball is a brunette. She dyed her hair red for like forever, but you know, obviously you got her a lot of notoriety. So one of the first tips that I want to lay out is that 99% of cybercrime requires user interaction. That means as long as you're not clicking on stuff, you're going to stay safe from most of the viruses and stuff out there. Now, if you continue to click on stuff, you're going to eventually earn your way a condo in hell, because God does not like people that click on links, and obviously your real estate office and anyone else who works on your technology. So do not click on those links, because if you're going to get infected, and most of the large-scale data breaches that you read about is because somebody got curious and they clicked on something that they weren't supposed to. So always remember that 99% of cybercrime requires user interaction. So if you get infected, hate to tell you this, ladies and gents, it's your fault. Remember that. Number 2, always make sure that you've got automatic backups of your devices. That means that as you're listening to Burton, the tech expert, speak, that your devices are backing themselves up automatically. Doesn't mean you're going to go home and plug in USB and back it up, because trust me, 6 months would have passed before you backed up manually. So you always set automatic backups up. If you have a Windows or Macintosh computer, you can download and use Carbonite. If you've got a smartphone, meaning an Android or an Apple phone, then you need to use either iCloud for automatic backup. If you're an Android user, then you need to use Google Drive to back up your stuff. And I hate to tell you, none of this is free anymore. So just ante up the money to Uncle Steve Jobs, your 99 cents a month, and let him back your stuff up. And for Uncle Google, same thing. Let those devices back up automatically, because if you get hit with ransomware, there's no recourse as far as getting your files back. So if they're automatically backed up, you can just tell the cyber criminals to go away and get your information back. Now, next is social media algorithms. Let me make sure that's right. Yes. So with social media algorithms, you need to change up the algorithm so that you can be in contact with more people. Both Facebook, I should say both because there's 3, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn allow you to see posts that come first in your feed. Normally what happens with these social media platforms is they feed you the stuff that they think that you want to see. But what happens is that you see the same old people all the time. And the whole idea with social media is to connect with new people constantly on a regular basis. So if you want to stay in contact with all of your connections on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, change your feed so it shows now rather than what the information that they want to show you. Hopefully you real estate educators are using social media, and my favorite is LinkedIn. So hopefully you're LinkedIn. Show of hands, you're using LinkedIn, meaning that you posted today. Oh, everyone's like, oh, no, I didn't post today. So antivirus software, you don't need it. And if you're using Kaspersky on any of your devices, guess who's into your computer? Uncle Putin. And you don't want that to happen because Kaspersky is based out of Russia, as if the name couldn't can say it enough, right? So if you're using any third-party antivirus software like Norton or Kaspersky or Trend Micro, any of them, you don't need them. They're already built into your system. If you're a Windows user, show of hand my Windows users out there, you can use Windows Defender to protect your computer from all of the nasty threats on the internet. If you're a Macintosh user, Mac user, show me your hands. It's always small. I'm a Mac guy. But anyway, XProtect is the program that's built into Macs that will allow you to keep your computer safe from all of the nasty threats out there. Your IT guy is telling you that you need to use Norton or Kaspersky or McAfee. And obviously you don't want to use McAfee because we all saw what happened with John McAfee, right? He went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? So why would you want to use antivirus software for some guy that just went nuts? So, but if your IT guy is telling you to use this, then they may be in cahoots with Russia or crazy John McAfee, and you don't want that. And they may be getting a spiff on the software too, meaning they're getting credit. So never, ever use third-party software. Use antivirus that goes into your operating system. Now, I've got to do my Jim Kirk on this one because I've got to beg. My God, Scotty, for the love of God, please start using your mobile phone number and start using a virtual number when you're doing business transactions. Because once you give out your mobile number, that's like the kiss of death. Because if criminals get a hold of that, then they can start spoofing your number and start spamming other people, and you don't want that. Even if you've established your number with people that you work with, it's never too late to get a Google Voice or WhatsApp number so that you can give that number out as your public business persona rather than using your mobile number. Your mobile number should be for family and friends only. Only. Your Google Voice number, your WhatsApp number has to be for businesses, and if it gets out there, it's no big deal. You can just change it and get another number. Your mobile number, not so easy. You'd have to get another line in order to get a number that scammers don't have. So password managers, yes, use them. And if there's some IT professional here, they're probably going to shoot me when I say this. The easiest password protection software to use is your favorite browser. If you use Chrome, Opera, Edge, Safari, use the password feature in there. It is somewhat safe, but at the same time, it's better to store your passwords in a browser rather than having to deal with another piece of software like LastPass or OnePass or something like that. And password protection software works great too because it will alert you if your password is leaked on the dark web, which is what you want, right? You want those alerts. You don't want to, if you're using a password a little Bo Peep, you want to know if some criminal has it, And I have to say this too, is please don't use the same password for your online account. And please don't use free email either. If you decide you got lazy and you want all your email to come into your AOL account, something's wrong with you. Don't use free email. Real estate is so volatile and there's so much money to be made in real estate, criminals look for those free email accounts. So you definitely want to use a regular domain account or your real estate office account. Passphrases instead of passwords. Passwords are easy to break. Passphrases are two simple words put together, like Mary had a little lamb, or stinky chicken, or black turkey. Those are passphrases, and believe it or not, those things are secure. So use them, use passphrases. And remember, your credentials are on the dark web. Criminals know who you are and what you do, and they know your information. So please, 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 like James Brown, please, instead of baby don't go, baby, please change your passwords on a regular basis. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. So we gotta myth the fact. Myth the fact. You ready? I don't think anyone's gonna get this. So the term realtor was coined back in 1915. Is that a myth or is that a fact? Come on, you real estate professionals, you should know this. Myth or fact? Fact. And I have to tell you this too. It's about the same time when people started mispronouncing the word realtor. The very next day that occurred. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. And just to wrap things up, technology does not have to be that hard. It's very simple steps that you need to take in order to keep your devices safe. So don't believe a nerd when it comes to your tech devices. vigilant of cybercrime and the latest tech trends, but get yourself wrapped around technology to the point that you understand it, and don't hesitate to ask for help if you don't know how to use it. So again, I'm Burton Kelso, the technology expert. I love technology. I've read all the manuals, and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. Thank you for allowing me.